okay? Being wicked, being disobedient. All right? Go ahead.
You know what I can say in Psalm 50 when it speaks about Esau. You know, seest thou hatest instruction.
Yep.
Cain had that same spirit. He just couldn't follow the instructions. It was simple. You know, but then to his brother, because his brother did follow the instructions.
Yeah, that's right. You became envious at your brother, man. Rather than looking yourself in the fucking mirror. Yep. All right? Doing some self-examination and making some changes, man.
I mean, you niggas are just like Esau, man.
Straight up. To a T.
Yep, it says, and wherefore slew he him? Because his own works were evil and his brother's righteous.
And that's why 2/3 have always slain the prophets, okay? You know, for the righteous works that they were doing, okay? And as well as the correction that they were giving out, man. Okay?
Like you said though, you know. Also too because they can't go at the Heavenly Father.
Yeah, yep. That's the only way. That's how reprobate you are, man. That's your way of getting back at the Most High. Just like Esau, man.
Yep.
Just like Esau, bro. You know, it's crazy. All right, but guess what? The Lord is gonna kill you niggas, man.
Yep.
You got it, not sorry.
Yeah, this is St. John chapter 8, verse 44. Ye are of your father the devil.
Okay, start at 43.
Okay. St. John chapter 8, verse 43. Why do ye not understand my speech? Even because ye cannot hear my word.
That same thing now. Why can't you understand the speech? Why can't you get the sign? All right, because the Most High hasn't given you the understanding of the word. All right, so you're just like Esau. There's no understanding in him.
Yep.
You know?
It says, ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do.
Yeah, that's right, man. You're of your father the devil, which is the red Hebrew Edomite. Now, if Esau was out here bringing out the scriptures, telling you niggas to get yourselves together, get your household in order, you niggas will be out here taking notes, applying it right away, man. All right, that's why you take everything for face value when it comes to Esau. But here it is, the Lord sends his messengers out here to tell you to get it together, and he's about to return and send back his son and destroy this place. And 2/3 going to be caught up in that. What niggas get mad? They start talking shit, and what they start imagining harm upon the servants of the servants of the Lord, man.
It says, ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father you will do.
So you're in the same spirit as Esau, man. All right, you're fulfilling the will of Satan. Go ahead.
He was a murderer from the beginning.
Yeah, going back to Cain. Cain was the first liar and the first murderer, man. All right, the same guy. Go ahead.
And abide not in the truth, because there is no truth in him.
Yeah, Habakkuk 2 and 4, man. The spirit in him is not upright. There's no inkling of righteousness in Esau, man. That's why he's really, they try to play Jake in that movie Life. All right, really Esau is Mr. Can't Get Right, because he got it right, got out of jail. All right, he was swinging for Esau, but he got out, man. All right,
knocked up.
And he popped one of the Edomite daughters. You know.
Says when he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own. It says he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it.
That's right, man. Esau is a liar and the father of it. And 2/3 have totally went in the way of Esau, man. All right, becoming a liar, a murderer, adulterer, spiritually and physically, man, and glorifying in it. That's why you can turn on the radio, you can hear about all the wickedness that 2/3 are proud of, man. You know, that they really perpetuate against their own people. All right, you know, and who ultimately funds it, and who will be at the front row of the shows, man? None but heathen nation starting with Esau, like the brother said, Amalek, man, the Rex. All right.
Nigga rap about killing his brother over nothing. I ain't never heard no tunes about killing the oppressor.
Good.
You know?
If they do, they'll take their fucking blackball. You know?
Yep.
All they take it down was a rapper from like the UK.
Yep.
He was talking about killing Esau, man. They persecuted him. You know? Esau want to talk about hate speech. They want to, you know what I mean? Here come 3 days, they finna crack down the videos. He finna put out his new policies. All right? But here it is the whole time, man. He's not gonna take down YNW Melly new album. All right, NBA Youngboy gonna still be on there. You know? All that shit gonna still be getting pushed out, man.
Yep.
only hate speech when you're talking about his downfall.
That's right. Yeah.
This is truth. This ain't hate, this is truth, man.
This is Proverbs chapter 1, verse 20. Because I have called and ye refused, I have stretched out my hand and no man regardeth.
Yeah, the Lord is calling out right now, you know, to Jake, all right, through his men, like we've been establishing this whole time, man. We're the mouthpiece of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. The Lord is not physically gonna come down here and call you niggas, man. All right.
We was just speaking on Egypt. What happened when the Lord showed up, man?
Yep.
All right, Lord told them to purify themselves. Okay, I'll deal with them. Then what? Nah, Moses, we want to deal with you. We don't want to deal with Yahweh.
That's right.
Start that thunder and lightning. You know, brother's been in thunderstorms. That shit ain't no joke.
Yeah,
that shit ain't no fucking joke. So imagine the Lord sending a chariot down and you actually feeling that power and that glory, you know?
Well, niggas are easily scared, man.
Yeah, for real.
Niggas are super easily scared. Like, so flash goes off, someone's running, and niggas just start running with them, you know? That's a joke everyone says.
Yep.
Oh, I'm gonna run. Why? Because a nigga's scared of something, man. Scared the Heavenly Father gonna kill his ass, man. Scared of that judgment.
Well, the scriptures say the expectation of the wicked is wrath.
Yeah.
So if you're doing wicked things, what do you expect? You expect that same energy that you pushed out. So you pushing out negativity, you know in the back of your head that you got to receive that, man. You know, to every action there's a reaction. You know, and that's basic principles. Okay, so that's why niggas in the hood, they got that burner on them, they got the gun on them. You know, they always looking over their head because they know that they've been running up doing B&Es, they've been robbing people, and they know that same energy. You know, them dudes, them young boys out there looking for him too.
Yep.
You know,
And then they start taking drugs to deal with their fear, their paranoia, and then that makes them even more paranoid. Next thing you know, a nigga's shot dead in the street, or he's actually passed out in the drive-thru with a gun on his lap.
Oh well.
And Esau gonna unload the clip on him.
Well, what a lot of these dudes, what do they be having them dreams, them murderous dreams, them getting put to death. You know, they see it. It's like a recurrent dream. You know, them dudes just getting put to death.
Or their homie, they got put to death.
You know,
they keep seeing that guy in their dreams, talking to him.
Yeah, them spirits hunting them.
Yeah, and then they end up, oh, he's hey nigga, where you at? You're gonna join me in the spiritual world, right? So a lot of you people out here, when the Lord starts, throwing some thunder and lightning, you're gonna spook out, man. You're gonna be shook. But just imagine when the Lord's actually bringing that mass death. All right. Literally, all you see is people just dying around you, getting put to death. Esau going around heming people up. Oh, that's hate speech. You're under arrest. The Constitution suspended. On some Hong Kong shit, man.
I was just about to say Hong Kong.
On some Hong Kong shit. And when that happens, what's gonna happen to Jake? You niggas ain't gonna have nowhere to hide.
Oh, on top of the famine too. You Jake's not gonna be able to eat. You're not gonna be able to eat. Your apartment's gonna get taken away. Okay.
Esau's gonna shut the grid down.
He gonna shut everything down, man.
Right? He's over here shutting out the grid for these fires. He's gonna shut it down just because of you niggas. Right? To have you freeze to death at night. Okay, just have no power, no fuel. You can't cook, can't clean. You're gonna die. You're gonna die of diseases. You can't. The sewage system's gonna be backed up. There's gonna be shit all over the streets, dead bodies. Right? And we're seeing the beginning stages of it right now. Go ahead.
Proverbs chapter 1, verse 24. Because I have called and you refuse, I have stretched out my hand and no man regardeth.
And like the brother was saying earlier, the Heavenly Father sent out his prophets, pretty much sending out his prophets, extending his hand out, telling you, hey, right, now it's time to take heed to the marriage, man. Right, we're now in the time that we're at the end of the so-called white man. The brother was saying, oh, it's hate speech if you talk about this white man's downfall. How is that hate speech? That's a beautiful thing. That's actually the gospel. That's the good news. The end of this goddamn so-called white man, the Edomite. Right? The end of his society, the end of his rulership. We're literally in that time right now as we speak, the highest time to wake up out of this sleep. A lot of you people, you don't want to wake up. You don't want to see the true reality, but the Heavenly Father, you're going to send his prophets to have the real eyes out. Break it down to you via the Holy Scriptures. Keep going.
But ye have set at naught all my counsel, and would none of my reproof.
Yeah, you don't want the Lord's counsel. You don't want the Lord's reproof. You want to go to niggas handing out hams. All right. You want to get some hams. You want to go to the fire department and get some free toys and put under a damn Babylonian tree. Here it is. The Heavenly Father's telling you that's a wicked ass satanic holiday, man. But is our people going to turn away from it? No, man. Not until the Heavenly Father straight up starts shaking their asses up, man. And us, we get shooken up by the Heavenly Father every day. All right? So we're in a constant spirit of fear of Yahweh Shemi Al-Shah. Why? Because we're hastening for that day. We're hastening for that day, man. Because right now, you people, the Lord's giving you that chance to reprove. I mean, to accept this reproof. To be reproved, to be corrected, to receive instruction. Those are things the Heavenly Father, that's what He bestows upon His men. Yeah, our people, you want to be demons, man. That's fine. That's why Esau locks you up. You don't want to even listen to that guy. Go ahead.
It says, I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh.
Yeah, the Lord's going to laugh at your calamity and mock when your fear cometh, man. Like, this will be real spiritual. It's going to be real spiritual. Because when we hear fighter jets and we see some people's bugging out, we're actually going to laugh at that. We're like, damn, this guy's actually, he's done out here. Look at him. When we see the chariots, we're going to be praising Yahweh Shemi Al-Shah, giving nothing but glory on His name, man, until we lose our voices. And these other people, they're going to be trembling. We're going to mock them like, what you scared of, man? You scared of that big thing up there? It's going to fuck your ass up, man. Go ahead.
When your fear cometh as a desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind.
And that whirlwind is those chariots, man. The Lord's going to come in that whirlwind. He's going to manifest in the clouds. And that's that destruction. That's that plague. The Heavenly Father's going to send on this place. UFOs. Or what's the other one? IAPs? Or UAP. Unidentified aerial phenomenon. That's a crazy ass name right there, man.
I know it. I got used to it.
You know? An aerial phenomenon. So they're understanding that's even closer. It's even closer because now they're understanding that's not an object. That's a spiritual entity. It's a phenomenon, man. It's beyond something you can, a tangible thing the so-called white man can create and break down.
Well, the phenomenon, you can go back to phantom. It goes back to spirit, like a ghost.
Yeah.
You know? So they know that that's not of this world. You know?
That Phantom Menace, right? That Star Wars. The Phantom Menace, that's Esau, man. Spirit of just havoc, all right? Spirit of just destruction. Well, this says it's going to be like a desolation, man. It's the spirit of Esau. We were talking about it last night. This guy, dude, he's a literal parasite, man. He's a plague. When you see them locusts, right? They come in, they eat everything. That's Esau. That's the spirit of the so-called white man, all right? He goes, eats everything until there's no more, man. Until it's completely desolate. Well, that's why he wants to go into Alaska and start drilling, man. What do you need to go and drill in Alaska for? To be the devil, that's why, all right? So he can fuck up and just destroy the ecosystem, man. Put some more bodies under his belt, man. Go ahead.
When your fear cometh as a desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer.
Yeah, that's that weeping and gnashing of teeth, man. That distress, that anguish. You people already have it right now. But imagine when you can't go to work. You're distressed. You have anguish because you got to go to work. What about when there's no more work? There's no way to get food on the table. All right? You're gonna be waiting on the check. But that check is gonna have to come to you on an electronic transfer and an RFID microchip. Keep going.
They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. For that they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Lord.
Yeah, you hate this knowledge, man. You hate the knowledge of Yahweh Shemi Al-Shai. You choose not to fear the Heavenly Father. This is the highest level of knowledge any man can attain. The knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of the scriptures via the spirit of Yahweh Shemi Al-Shai. All right? To break down these scriptures, to understand to really read this, to understand the good news of the gospel, to know what time you're in is the highest level of knowledge, man. But our people, they don't want to. You don't even have to really believe in the Bible to know it's the end of the day. It's the end of the world. Yeah. You don't have to be atheists to know it's the end of the world, man. They'll tell you, yeah, this world's done. Everybody's sick in the head, dying of diseases. Right, weren't they supposed to find a cure for cancer? How much billions of dollars you put in the cancer and you're supposed to find a cure? This white man can't find a cure. I wonder why, man. Because you are the cancer, nigga.
Straight up.
Keep going.
They were none of my counsel. They despised all my reproof. Therefore shall they eat the fruit of their own ways.
Yeah, eat the fruit of your own ways. You reap what you sow, man. you're gonna eat the fruit of your own ways. The Heavenly Father's gonna put your face in it, man. All right, and like you're gonna have to return to that vomit. And then, what do you think's going on? A missile gonna drop on your bitch ass. That's the end of this place, man. Thermonuclear missiles. And like I was saying, the atheists, they know about the thermonuclear missiles, man. They know about World War III. Or these guys up, these heads of state, they're gearing up for war every day. All kinds of drills. They're getting all the technology. Oh man, what was it? I think Snowden brought this out. One of the big tech firms was working with China, actually in Hong Kong, to give the Chinese government special facial recognition for them Hong Kong motherfuckers, dude. Why are they doing that for? Why do they need that technology? So they can put everyone in a concentration camp. So they can own you. In China, man, that's going to be one of the apostle said that years back. That's going to be one of the first places they institute the RFID microchip.
They already cashed it.
They already cashed it, dude. They already have no rights. You already can't go against the Communist Party.
Okay.
And if you do, get ready for all the smoke. All right? Keep going.
It says, therefore shall they eat the fruit of their own way and be filled with their own devices.
Yeah, and be filled with the fruit your own way, and be filled with your own devices, all the demonic shit. Well, that's why you niggas have the most poetic deaths every time. Right here it is. You cheat, you committing all types of adultery. Next thing you know, you driving on the freeway and niggas smoking. Literally caught in traffic. Done. The whole 80 shut down all day long. A nigga got smoked. That's a poetic death right there. All right? And the Heavenly Father, he's ironic in his judgments, man. You see, like these Rockefeller, man. Even their deaths. This guy went through all these hard surgery. He thought he was gonna make it to see the capstone on his enterprise, man. Heavenly Father got his ass, man. Done. You know he was suffering. He'd be putting hell on you guys, man. Go ahead.
For the turning away of the simple shall slay them, and the prosperity of fools shall destroy them. But whosoever hearken unto me shall dwell safely, and shall be quiet from the fear of evil.
Yeah, we're gonna dwell safely and fear quiet in the fear of evil. I mean, the Heavenly Father's gonna protect us in that day. We have nothing to fear but fear itself. Right? Well, we got
high is fear.
Yeah, that's a spirit. That's the spirit to be in, man.
King of terrors, man.
And a lot of y'all ain't gonna be fearful until it's too damn late. Right now is the time to be fearful of the Heavenly Father. Right now is the time to take heed. Not when it's all collapsed, not when it's really done out here. Right, people, they're out here buying their Chinese goods. Okay? The Chinese about to stop giving y'all goods soon. Then what are you gonna put under the Christmas tree? You have to go back to the old school. You're gonna have to make a toy out of wood. Go ahead.
Jeremiah 15:1. Then said the Lord unto me, though Moses and Samuel stood before me, yet my mind could not be toward this people.
That's right. The Lord, the 2/3 of our people, man, you really fucked it up. You really threw it all away, man. We had the kingdom at one point in time. We're going back to the garden. Right? It wasn't meant, those times weren't meant to last forever. Now we're coming to that point where we're gonna get the eternal kingdom. We're gonna get that everlasting glory. Right? We're gonna be perfect with Yahweh Shem Yahushai. That's the good news. That's part of the gospel. But that can't happen until this devil gets removed, man.
That's right.
And these niggas, the 2/3, y'all gotta get removed. Go ahead.
Cast them out of my sight and let them go forth.
Yeah, cast them out of my sight and let them go forth. So the Heavenly Father got us out of his sight. And his sight is on that land, the so-called Holy Land, which is the unholy land as of right now. The land of Israel. Okay, where you got somebody said Viva Palestine walking by earlier.
Yeah.
Take your ass back to Palestine.
Right.
Take your dirty ass back to Palestine and throw some rocks at a motherfucker. All right? Go ahead.
And it shall come to pass if they say unto thee, whither shall we go forth? Then thou shalt tell them. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh.
Yeah, because our people they were just out there. Heavenly Father totally removed us out the land. And you see the great migrations of our people. Where did we end up? We went from North Africa down to the West Africa. All right, some Jake went through East Africa, but the majority of Jake went to that West Africa region. Before that, All right, the Heavenly Father removed the northern kingdom and got us where? On ships. It took us all the way around Africa into this new world, this land that we're in. And don't let nobody tell you it ain't no way different. That's not Africa. Well, everybody was a Negroid over here. You got to be out your damn mind, man. You got to be spiritual. All right? Go ahead.
It says, then shalt thou tell them, thus saith the Lord, such as for death to death, and such as for the sword to the sword, and such as for the famine to the famine, and such as for the captivity to the captivity.
Yeah, so certainly you guys are going to be put to death in mannerous ways. All right, Sirach 39 and 28. Okay, and certainly you guys are going to go right back into really hardcore slavery, harder than you're trying to forget. A nigga be like, man, I don't want to think about slavery. You know, them times have changed. You know, show us in a greater light. You know, show us today's time. Where you going back but worse, man. You know, the time of Jacob's trouble is about to amplify, man. All right, a lot of you guys are going to be charted off to the camps. Your families are going to be split. Your kids are going to be put to death. Your woman's going to be raped. You're going to be tortured. All right, this is what the Lord has appointed for you 2/3. All right. Why? Because you don't want to get your act together.
Yeah, another child died in one of those cages down at the border. Another child. So how many more really is dying?
Yep.
Nobody gives a shit.
Yep.
Nobody cares.
Yep.
These people are ready for World War III, man. All right, they're ready just to sign up and get killed.
And I will appoint over them 4 kinds, saith the Lord, the sword to slay, and the dogs to tear, and the fowls of the heaven, and the beasts of the earth to devour and
America
destroy.
has more guns than it has people. All right, that's the sword to slay. Don't you think the Heavenly Father is just gonna have all these guns out here and just people just gonna willfully give it up to the government when that time comes? It's gonna be all-out war. That's gonna be one of the main things that set off the Civil War when the Esau comes for your guns. Because who's he gonna push? He's gonna push himself. Esau, he's at war with himself right now.
That's right. Yep. That's right. They just had another shooting. I think they had 2 of them out in Florida, but you know, one was at the naval base. All right. I think they said the dude was Saudi Arabian or whatever. You know, I think he killed like 2 or 3 people and injured or wounded like 7 to 9 or whatever. But they claim that they killed them, and that's the same scenario that they're pushing out on Esau's medium. You know, shootings, school shootings, random shootings. Okay. You know, homegrown terrorism. We need to take the guns. That's this whole so-called 2020 presidential run. All these presidents, we're going to take away the guns. We're going to do that. We're going to do this. Take away your rights ultimately, man.
You can see the state of these people just by looking at, you know, I've been catching up on the politics. You know, you can see the state of the people just by looking at who people are going to vote for, man. It's Trump or that guy Biden. Right, but they got other candidates like Yang, Gabbard, Bernie. Right, those people are they have a message that people listen to. Right, Gabbard, she says she's against foreign regime change wars. She called them out on the war machine. That's high, dude. To say that out there and not get put to death on the spot that's some brave shit. So what do you think's gonna happen to her? They're saying, oh, she's a Russian agent. Damn. Are you gonna call us Russian agents? Russia's gonna hit this place with missiles, man.
Yep.
All right, and that's everyone's a Russian agent now. If you go against America, America's against its damn self, man.
That's right.
The elites own Russia. The elites, they own America. They setting up World War III as we speak. Yep. Yeah, you people eat it up. You lap it up, man. And this election's gonna happen. And is Jake gonna vote? Is any of the so-called black men, Latino men, Native American men gonna go out and vote? No, they're not, man. Why? No one believes in this so-called democracy, man.
Yep.
It's done out here. There's no life to it. Trump's gonna, either he gets in there and gets his World War III cracking, or the next person getting in there and they're getting that World War III cracking. That's the move, man.
That's it.
And through the spirit, Trump is the man, man. I believe that's the man that set off this World War III. That's the man that's gonna set martial law in. He's gonna cut aid to California. He's gonna say, California, you're a shithole. Clean up your streets. Clean up your streets of all that shit you got over there. And what's gonna happen in California? The Heavenly Father's gonna sink it with the greatest earthquake, man. It's good on that?
No, that was it.
I got something. Psalms chapter 91, verse 1. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty.
And the Heavenly Father, the secret place of the Most High, is what? This knowledge, the faith. Okay? And we're going to abide in the shadow of the Almighty. We're going to be underneath in His presence, man. He's going to protect us. Okay, when you're in the shadow, that means you're going to be behind Him. He's going to be our guard. He's going to be our hedge. He's going to be over us. Shadows is casted when something is over something, man. So that's how the Heavenly Father is going to protect us in that day. Keep going.
I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my power, in Him will I trust.
Yeah, you trust in the Heavenly Father. You don't trust in all the bullshit, these demonic, wicked energies that surround us every day, man. That's why our refuge is in Yahweh Shem Shai. These scriptures, the epistles, okay, videos of edification, holy conversation. Those are the things. That's the refuge that we're seeking, right? Because everything else is gonna drag you into this death trap known as America, man. Babylon. Keep going.
Surely He shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence.
Yeah, the noise of the fowler, the hunters, okay, and that noisome pestilence. The Black Plague, all these pestilence is on its way back. Well, they said STDs is one at the highest rates. All right. People are doing these drugs, and their skin, their flesh is just falling off of them. Well, these kids, all these kids, they get how many vaccinations in 3 months? They're over here walking with their knee tucked in, their foot all out, mouth open. Right? The Heavenly Father is bringing more and more pestilence, and it's going to come, it's going to sweep. A lot of you weak people are going to die, man. All right? A lot of you, because our people are already on their last legs, man. Our people are already on their last legs, man. They're on all kinds of medication. Every last Jake, grown man is on some goddamn medication, man. High blood pressure. He's already suffering from a noisome pestilence, man. So how much more when the Heavenly Father starts throwing the big ones at you? Your immune system ain't going to survive it.
That's it.
You're going to die. But the brothers in the truth, the brothers that get right, that are spiritual, the Heavenly Father's going to guide us through all this. Keep going.
He shall cover thee with His feathers, and under His wings shalt thou trust.
And that's the chariots, man. We're going to be trusting in the Yahweh Shem Shai. And oh my God, when them chariots are showing, it's going to be a celebration, man. It's going to be a beautiful thing. All right? It's going to be the most immaculate moments you can ever experience. When Yahweh Shem Shai shows up in the chariots, it's go time now. It's done. It's finished. Let's go. I'm going to be sitting back waiting to see motherfuckers get zapped. All right? And you watch movies like John Wick or some other shit, you're like, oh shit! Dude, you watch World Star, right? You're like, god damn! You see a nigga get hit by a car, like, oh shit!
Nigga body
shit!
Body slammed on his neck or something.
Dude, or niggas getting flipped, falling on their neck. Wild shit. Dudes just big, all kinds of crazy fights getting slammed. Imagine when it's the chariot doing it, when an angel's doing it, man. The angel is coming up dropping niggas, bro. It's gonna be beautiful, and we're gonna be loving it, man. We're gonna be giving nothing but glory, praises, and honor to Yahweh Shem Shai in that day.
His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night.
Yeah, because His truth is that shield and that buckler, which are instruments of protection during war. You need a shield to what? To stop the fiery darts of the wicked, man. You need that shield to protect you. This truth is our protection, man. We literally need to go out there in straight medieval armor. We'll literally have to go up there, flamed up in the iron suit. We're wearing it right now, man. We're in a spiritual night. Like you see those old knights. That goes back to who? The Israelites, man. Okay? Those are our people. That's our custom. The knights, to be knighted, to be a sir, to be a lord over a land, to be noble. Okay, to be from a holy line, to be a warrior. That's our spirit. That's not the so-called white man's spirit. That's why when he came over here, there's no more knights. What happened to Esau's knights? They ain't got him no more, man. They got a bunch of homosexuals prancing around as the U.S. Navy SEALs, man. And them dudes are getting exposed for being just straight murderers, breaking all kinds of wartime laws, war crimes. One of the guys that did a video on I forget his name, Eddie Gallagher, I think. You can look him up on RT. This dude was taking pictures with dead bodies, doing all kinds of crazy shit, man. And the Esau got nothing but black sites over there where they just have fun, torturing people to death. What do you think's gonna happen when America becomes a border-to-border black site? America's gonna be a border-to-border black site. All right? Anything goes. You're gonna be getting zapped, getting tortured to death, electrocuted, waterboarded. And the majority of those people that's gonna happen to you are you 2/3 of you wicked-ass niggas, man. Keep going.
Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor for the arrow that fly by day.
Yeah, we're not afraid of the terror by night or the arrow that flies. We're not afraid of the missiles. We're praying for them to be used. All right? We're hastening for the Heavenly Father to bring those missiles down on this place, to fulfill the prophecy. The institute the mark of the beast. How could you want that? Well, we want the scripture. We want the prophecy. We want the kingdom. All right? We want salvation. All right, we want to get the hell up out of here. Keep going.
What the scripture say, when you see all these things come to pass, lift up your head for your redemption draw nigh. So as we see these things happen, we rejoice because we know we closer to the king. We closer to Yahweh Shai coming back and establishing order on his earth. That's right. It says, nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee.
What does that mean? That means mass death. Right? It means motherfuckers dropping dead all around you. Edomites like this are gonna be dropping dead. Okay? Niggas dropping dead. You'll be chilling. What's that gonna say? When other people see that, they're gonna be like, man, I can't. Whoa. You may come from a part of town or from a city. You may be the only one. The only one to survive. What's that gonna say about you? That's gonna say the Heavenly Father's with you, man. And that's when other prophecies come into play, Isaiah 4:1 and whatnot. Okay? But mainly us being saved, us being redeemed, our faith being proven to be true. Miracles. For you to survive that is a miracle. Like literally, bullets are just gonna be flying through you, man. It's not gonna hit you. They said that happened to Geronimo, man. They would keep going to heavy ceremonies. A lot of these top Gadite, Reubenite warriors, they're going to heavy ceremony, going to a war trance, and they would end up getting hit with bullets, but the bullets would just literally go through their body. And that would happen for a moment in time. The Lord gave them a small little bit of spiritual power to fulfill certain things, but He didn't give it to them full blown because why? They were wicked, man. They weren't